Please remain standing for our opening prayer.
Let us all put ourselves in the loving presence of the Lord. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen. We praise and glorify you, Lord. We thank you for today. We ask that you bless Junior MPBL, all the staff, players, and family members. Protect all players from injuries and harm. May this be a day filled with sportsmanship, camaraderie, and fun. May we glorify you in everything that we do. Amen.
You may now proceed to your respective benches.
Pwede daw wag na pa-mention na kulang yung players, ganyan. Kasi yesterday daw po, parang paulit-ulit sinasabi na kulang yung players. So parang wag na lang kasi ang pangit daw pong tignan na parang hindi tayo pinaprioritize nung players. So it's best na not to mention na lang na hindi umabot ng 10 or ng 15.
Right. So, wag na lang i-mention at all.
Opo,
Okay.
na kulang.
Okay.
Thank you
Noted,
po.
Ma'am Che. Sabihin ko na rin sa iba.
Yes, please. Opo, thank you po.
Narinig mo naman, Sir Ray, no? Pero sometimes, parang part of the ano naman na, halimbawa, gassed out yung players, di ba? You can't really help but point out na
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
We welcome you on this beautiful and action-filled Sunday from the country's capital in our venue, the San Andres Sports Complex, for another edition of top-notch youth basketball action. We open today's basketball hostilities with action from the South's 14 under. Biñan would want to end their last two games with a win and keep their hopes alive to snatch the #1 seed for the playoffs, but they would have to hurdle the challenge by Cavite City, who want to cement their place in the playoffs as the 8th seed. As we continue the live coverage of the country's premier youth basketball league, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. A full 9-game slate hatid namin sa inyo ngayong linggo, beginning with the Biñan, Tatak, and the Cavite City Aces Solar for their first 3-game set. Later this afternoon, we still have the hometown team of the Manila City Ballers Health Forum with Doc Atoy going up against the Davao Kingthorns. Silang 14, 16, and 18 under set naman. And 3 D-League games as well. Manila City Ballers going up against Rizal Switch Fiber. Quezon Huskers going up against the Pasig Servants. And ang huling laro natin later, 8 in the evening, Marikina Junior Shoe Masters going up against Batang Kangkalu. Sa magandang umaga mula sa Manila, Jaime Mendera kasama Ray Hoble once again. Nice to see you again, Ray.
Yeah, good morning, partner.
Of course, CJ Ang will be joining us along the sidelines later on for all the 9 games as well. Ngayong araw, pag-usapan na nga natin, Ray, itong parehong kupunan na ito. Playoff implications, of course, as always, tail end of our season, beginning with this team coming from Biñan that lost against the top team of Las Piñas in their previous assignment.
And that loss had certainly put them in a position that they want to chase the #1 spot, but then again, they lost against that #1 team, which is Las Piñas, right? And then they got clobbered in rebounding last time around, and that's the reason why they lost the game.
Dito naman tayo sa kabilang side, Ray. Of course, these teams just might see each other down the road dahil yun nga, ma-fight for first seed ang gustong makuha nitong Biñan. On the other side of the fence, we have the Cavite City Aces Solar coming off that victory against Buwan Cafe Uno naman.
Yeah, keeping its hopes alive for a possible playoff berth. No? Then they are trying to solidify its chances of holding on to the #8 spot.
That 8th spot would certainly give them an extension sa kanilang postseason, Ray. And of course, these kids would be very hungry to make sure na hindi pa dito matatapos ang kanilang season. So let's get this party started. Let's head over now to Danzel Santiago, our venue announcer, to introduce our starting 5.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Junior MPBL fans. Welcome to San Andres Sports Complex here in Manila as we bring you the continuation of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. The first basketball action continues between the 14 under of Biñan, Tatak and Cavite Aces Solar. We are live on our official Facebook page and YouTube channel of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And now, let us meet the starters, beginning with the Biñan Tatak Guard number 27, Benedict Solas. Also guard number 24, Louis Sandig. Forward number 33, Devon Benitez. Also forward number 21, Jacob Larixan. Playing center number 6, Kendrick Picasso. Head coach of Biñan, Tatak, Mr. Alan Mangas. Assisted by Raul Ponsalion. Team manager Almer Almazola. And now it's time to meet the starters from your Cavite City Aces Solar. Guard number 11, John Andrew Mendoza. Also guard number 10, John Marie Luna. Forward number 0, Kaden Ibanez. Also forward number 23, Seth Cruz. Playing center number 20, Marcus Carillo. Head coach of Cavite City Aces Solar, Elvin Harabe. Team manager, Arven Cabisada. Our games officials for today's match, crew chief Tom Mendoza. Umpire 1, John Mahinay. Umpire 2, Jack Kagaringan. Our executive director, Mr. J.R. Navarro. And our junior MPBL commissioner, Mr. Kid Picasso. Once again, this is your Manny Pacquiao Junior MPBL Season 2, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino.
Tipping off for our first game of a 9-game slate this Sunday. Starters muna tayo, brought to us by Doride. Ang bola ng Pinoy. Cavite City will begin this game with Mendoza, Luna, Ibanez, Cruz, and Carillo. Para naman sa Biñan, we have Solas, Sandig, Benitez, Tan, and Picasso. Rounding out their 5 for this 14 under South Division matchup of the number 2 team in our team standings, ang Biñan Tatak Gel, and the team that is trying to solidify the hold on that 8th and final spot heading into our playoffs, the Cavite City Aces Solar. First crack, mapupunta sa Biñan, they would miss on that floater. Maagang basketball ang meron tayo ngayong linggo, Ray. And no complaints here, of course. An action-packed full slate, 9 games. Mula umaga hanggang gabi. Kasama niyo po ang Junior MPBL. Mendoza, tough shot, forcing it up, but that's the types of shots na talagang nakukuha nito ni John Andrew Mendoza, giving us the first 2 of this ball game.
Medyo kontra-tempo na pabanda yun, no?
Red ball rotation here as Stan floats it up. A bit too strong. Benitez, a strong offensive board but missing on that putback. A minute gone by. 2-0 lamang para sa Cavite City. Mendoza goes to Luna. Pulling up from the baseline. That short. Tapigan. Biñan will secure the rebound. This is Sandig. Looks up his dribble. Gets the ball back. 3-pointer straight away. Knocks it down.
Perfectly squared, no? Para sa kanyang 3-point shot, no?
3-2. Biñan now up by 1 as Mendoza puts up another one. That rattles out. Ibanez, offensive rebound, gives another opportunity para sa Cavite City. Shot clock is down to 8. Long 2-pointer, that short. Di mahuhulog para kay Seth Cruz. Of course, just 1 loss para dito sa Biñan Tatak Gel and at the hands of the current top team in our South Division, talking about Las Piñas Isa Botanica Whitening Warriors. That's definitely talagang tight-knit itong ating mga teams in the standing so far. Benitez, several opportunities, still can't get his first 2 of the game. Mendoza. Nice pass to Cruz. Couldn't finish off the glass. Benitez loses the rebound to Ibanez, making him pay.
It's like turning garbage into gold, and Ibanez was able to put it in. No? But I have to notice as well, no, si Mendoza, no, he's practically doing everything. He get the rebound at the other end. On the other end, he pushed the ball and then set up his teammate.
Showing from the backcourt as Benitez will get clipped by Mendoza. He will head to the line for 2.
That's very interesting, no, that we see sa coaching staff ng Biñan. You saw Alan Mangahas out there, no. So what do we expect dito sa isang team na an Alan Mangaha squad. No? We know how cerebral of a player he is.
Talagang pwedeng makuha ng mga players na to no, from Biñan to get that basketball IQ coming from Alan Mangahas.
Then, one thing siguro na pwede natin expect dito, maybe guard-oriented itong team na to, itong Biñan.
Benitez hits both. Closing into 7 minutes left sa ating first. Cruz. Zip it inside. Carrillo. Blocked by Benitez. Tries for
dalawa.
another. Nakadalawa na itong si Benitez. Now Mendoza with 5 to shoot. His pass stolen. Looking to run is Biñan. Sandig. Pass intended for Arzola but stolen by Ibanez. Now Luna.
Oy!
Strong attempt, but there to clean it up was Marcos Carrillo. Wonder if it's related to Prince. Oh, sorry, that's Carino pala. Yung isang player din itong Cavite City is a Solar. But it is Carrillo, so definitely unrelated. From the corner, couldn't get that snipe. Was Benedict Solas. Under chance dito para sa Biñan. Sandig for another 3. Gets another one. 2 3-pointers early para kay Sandig.
Okay, this time, all day to shoot there, no? Kasi he has Sandig.
8 to 6 now. Biñan up by 2. They go to the block. Ibanez. Too strong. Benitez snatches down another one. Of course, Lebron Benitez, a double-double machine. 22 and 10 averages dito sa ating season so far as a traveling violation called against Alarictan.
Oh, that was an easy call to make. No? Spot on yung referee natin doon. The moment na nag-take ng extra step, immediately he was called for a traveling.
Napapansin mo dyan, Ray. I mean, we're talking about 1400 kids at the end of the day, right? But yung foundation na yan, or those fundamentals as they'd like to call it, ano yung feeling mong naglalak pa dito sa mga bata na to that they're committing those types of turnovers?
Alam mo kasi sa ngayon, no, medyo na bago kasi yung ano natin yung landscape ng basketball natin no? It's more on isolation, 3-point shots, 'di ba? Something like that, no.
Parang that plays a part dun sa maybe nakakalimutan.
Yeah.
To kind of help establish that at first.
Yung bang tipong kasi back in the old days you have yung ang dami mong mga basketball clinics na ina-attendan like Milo Best for example, 'di ba? And for the past few years parang hindi natin masyado nano-notice 'yun no.
Opportunity to extend the lead para sa Biñan. Benitez looking to drop it off to Sandig. But they will lose it on the baseline. Balik ang bola sa Cavite City sa Solar. 4:18 remaining in just the first period and just the first game on this Sunday mula dito sa San Andres Sports Complex in Manila. I think this is the first time since season number 1 na nagbalik tayo dito sa venue. Beautiful venue that we have here in San Andres. Cruz, another long 2-pointer that short, looking to track down his own miss. Nagawan sa bola. Ibanez, short stab.
Medyo binaby niya yung tira na yun, no? Kaya sumablay.
Ahead of the pack is Picasso. Gets an easy 2. Sa Cavite City Ace Solar, we're called for this nature spring timeout. Trailing by 4, 10 to 6. Take another look at this Sandig 3-pointer. Has 2 early snipes. Is Louis Sandig. This was that earlier basket from Picasso. His first 2 of the ball game. As Biñan is up by 4.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Head coach of the Cavite City Aces Solar, Coach Elvin Harave, said that they are missing 5 players in today's game. Madami pa naman din daw ang nandito. 15 players are here. They weren't able to practice since their last game, but this coach said that nasa momentum naman sila, especially coming from a win. But discipline ang players ay na-maintain naman as well as their bond as a team. Yun nga lang, wala silang ensayo, kaya naman in-game na lang mag-experiment ng team para ma-counter ang depensa ng Biñan. Jaime and Ray.
I think that was CJ Ang with that report, and Cavite City Aces Solar so far trailing by 6, and maybe that lack of practice time reflecting dito sa kanilang laro.
Definitely, no? Especially at the tail end of the season, kinakailangan talaga natin yung practice time so that we can polish our plays more.
As Murphy and Torrellino joins the scoring column, make that 6 straight now para sa Biñan to build this 8-point advantage early in this ball game under 3 minutes left.
Now, partner, binanggit mo kanina, this is the first time that we are returning here sa San Andres Gym.
Season 1, we
Since
had a couple
season
of games
Well,
dito.
Just to give you a little trivia, no, itong San Andres Gym used to be the venue nung nagkakaroon pa ng mga tournament sa PICA, international tournament. Alam mo kung sino mga naglalaro? Sina Menk Batir of China ang naglalaro dito noong time na yan, no? Ang kalaban nila sina Romel Aducol, sina Danny Ildefonso, selection of national team members ng amateur pa noon, amateur laden national team.
So, very historic pala itong San Andres Sports Complex. Na-appreciate ko sa iyo, Ray, kapag kakaroon tayo ng mga opportunities to bring out those trivia.
Oh,
Marami kang baon.
Medyo matanda na kasi kaya gano'n.
Medyo lang, no? Medyo lang. As Arzola walk in the park. Take that 10 straight now. 16-6. A double-digit advantage now para dito sa Biñan as Cavite City Aces Solar have to be careful.
But one thing I've noticed dito, no, sa mga medyo malalaking players at this age, yung mga players na matatangkad nila, tumatakbo rin talaga eh, no?
You did say na nagbabago na rin talaga yung landscape ng ating laro. So gone are the days that there is that traditional big man.
Oo.
Push in the back will be called against Angelo Arzola. Bit of a drought dito para sa Aces Solar. Still 18 to work with. A minute and 15 remaining in the first period. Handoff, Sales. To the corner, wide open. Short. That three-pointer, still no go. Third opportunity, ayaw pa rin para dito sa Cavite City. Murphy bounces it inside to Torrellino. Couldn't get the roll.
Ganda na sidestep sana na yon, no? Pero hindi lang nakumpleto. And so far dito sa Cavite City, no, mukhang ito si Ibanez na lang ang hindi pa napapalitan dito, no? It's probably the most utilized player dito sa koponan nila.
Shanobi. Go to the block. Shanobi same spot. This time decides to drive. His pass deflected. It will stay with Cavite City with 9 to shoot. Only 32.4 seconds remaining sa ating unang yugto.
Curious to know itong si Al Shanobi kung ano yung nationality niya, no? Bukod sa pagiging Pinoy, of course. But we know, alam natin na may lahi eh, di ba?
Certainly, yeah, that's something that we may be able to find out later in the game.
Alam mo kung Indian yan, I won't be surprised, no? If Indian siya, kasi may Phil Indian, may big community tayo ng Phil Indian dito eh. In fact, may sariling basketball league yan eh.
Shot clock is down to 5. Cortez, handoff. And to battle his way inside. Valdez. Shorten that attempt. Gekolea. Ahead to Arzola.
Uy, sayang, hindi tira.
Would have been 2 free throws, but it was a pass instead. That would be 3 team fouls now para sa Cavite City. Still a foul to give. Last shot time if ikaw ang Biñan with 16.2.
And I didn't notice that it is already a 10-point lead now being enjoyed by Biñan.
Torrelino attacks the rack. Couldn't finish inside. Arzola drops it off to Gecko Lea for the finish.
And so far, yung size advantage ng ng Biñan na nagte-take effect dito, Jaime.
And the quarter will end. It's now a 12-point advantage. Napako na sa 6. Itong Cavite City Aces Solar. After keeping a step dito sa number 2 team sa ating South Division of Biñan. Was Sandig with a couple of 3-pointers early, trying to open up that lane for the big man of Biñan. Some fast break layups, Murphy. Arzola had one of his own as well. And the first quarter will end 18-6 at 12-point lead para sa Tatak Gel.
Bola ng Pinoy, the official ball of Junior MPBL. Pound per pound, Liga ready. Nature's Spring, number 1 bottled water in the Philippines. Pound active for quality sportswear. Genius Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty. Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama. Red Dynasty.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Babalik tayo sa San Andres Complex here in Manila. Look at the crowd. This early part of our Sunday. Magandang umaga po muli sa inyong lahat. Jaime Mendahar alongside Ray Hoble and CJ Ang. Calling the action live on your Facebook page. Second quarter has started in this 14-under matchup between the Cavite City Aces Solar and Biñan Tatak Gel, as Cavite will throw it away. Not the best start in their second quarter after just scoring 6 in our first 10 minutes.
Oh, medyo matagal-tagal na yung drought na yun, no? Tapos magsisimula ka ng second period, turning the ball over. Signs are not very encouraging para dito sa Cavite City.
Torrelino just muscling his way inside. Shot too strong.
Another second chance opportunity. And yun yung gusto kong balikan kanina sana, no? Kasi last time around, itong Biñan were beaten off the boards ng kanilang last na kalaban na Las Piñas. But this time around, it is clear sila yung more dominating squad dito pagdating sa sa front court. Kasi nga, they have the size advantage over Cavite City.
And iba rin yung may advantage siya talaga in terms of size and being able to capitalize on that advantage.
Yeah, and one good thing nga, as I mentioned earlier, kasi ang maganda nga rito sa mga bata ngayon, yung mga malalaki nila talagang tumatakbo, mobile enough na to play multiple positions.
And be able to guard multiple positions as well, no? Hindi mo lang kailangan na i-camp sila sa ilalim.
Yeah.
Cortez from the baseline, still no go para sa Aces Solar.
Oh, talagang halos duguin na sila sa puntos dito, no?
Kung gaano kahirap naman para sa Cavite City, gano'n naman kadali sa kabila para sa Biñan Tatak Gel as Arzola scores another one. Now a 16-point lead para sa Biñan. To back down Gecko Lea, spin cycle but blocked was Balagapo. Stolen by Valdez, great anticipation. Sales almost loses the basketball. Tuluyan ang maagawan. A couple of taps, gets it to Arzola for the lefty finish. Ano naman yung pasahan na yun, Ray, no? Talagang tinatapik na lang. Amuyan itong players ng Biñan. Really, yung chemistry nila throughout the season. Just one loss to their slate.
I think we're about 5 or 6 minutes. Halos hindi pa nakakapuntos to until that shot and a conversion finally dito kay Cortez.
Kailangan natang batiin mo rin no? Para makascore itong Cavite City Aces Solar. They need more of that, of course. Still trailing by 16. Take another look at that touch pass coming from Torrelino for that Arzola finish. And finally, breaking the drought para sa Cavite City was Cortez, but leads still at 16.
Para kay John Andrew Mendoza ng Cavite City, importante ang communication and composure for today's game dahil malakas ang kanilang kalaban. Confident si John na kahit wala silang ensayo ay kayang-kaya nilang lumaban at bigyan ng magandang competition ang Biñan. It's only the second quarter. Let's see if Cavite can snatch this win. Jaime and Ray.
Thank you once again, CJ Ang and John Andrew Mendoza. Definitely at the forefront if Cavite City will have a chance to steal this ball game as Sandig picks up where he left off in that first quarter. Now has 8. From outside, Gallo will miss. Gets another chance that time, making sure. So ito, a little bit of rhythm being picked up dito ng Cavite City Aces Solar after getting that drought nga na napag-usapan natin kanina rin.
Oo, etong si Gallo, no, was just being inserted in this game. Last time around, he produced 22 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals dito para sa kuponan ng Cavite City. Doon sa kanilang panalo against Bawan.
Certainly a tall order ang kaharap nila dito, as admitted by John Andrew Mendoza in that report by CJ, that yun nga, they do acknowledge that this is gonna be a tougher challenge facing one of the top teams in their division. Solas will get the bounce on his first. This is first point of the ball game. Of course, Benedict Solas, one of the key players as well para dito sa Tatak Gel, averaging 14 a contest in the season so far.
Itong Biñan at saka itong Cavite City, kung tutuusin, pwede ring magharap to pagdating sa playoffs, no?
Certainly. Dahil yun nga, 8th seed ang gustong ipako dito ng Cavite City for themselves, and may opportunity din pa itong Biñan Tatak Gel to get that first seed. So definitely 1 versus 8 could be in the making. And yung mga ganitong matchups, of course, Reyes, we see Ibanez getting that short stab. Psychologically, you would want to have that edge kung magharap man kayo.
Of course.
Dun sa playoffs nga. Sandig.
Oh.
Drops it off to Picazo. Finishes off the window.
Ang ganda na setup ni Sandig na yun para kay Picasso, no? Alam mo, each time I look at dito kay Mendoza, no, kay John Andrew Mendoza, one player sticks to my mind, and that is Froilan Baguion. Pagka nakikita ko siya, halos may similarity.
Of course, Coach Froilan Baguion, actually coach nung season 1 sa team ng Malabon. And I believe also has a basketball camp. Pinapatakbo niya.
Oh, sayang yun.
So yun nga lang, not Froilan Baguion-ish was that pass.
Right. We know Froilan Baguion being a cerebral point guard. Used to play in the PBA, no, as well.
Was former NU Bulldog. Picazo from outside. Knocks it down. Picazo now has 6.
And nabanggit mo yung Bulldogs na yun, yung NU Bulldogs. And that was the NU Bulldogs na wala pa silang na staunch supporter na SM. I
believe he played with Ray Mendoza during that time. Yun yung 1-2 punch ng NU.
Yeah.
Showing my age a bit, Ray. Parang, I know you say that you are a bit old. Hindi naman ako magpapahuli. Sandig gets another 3-pointer, making it 3 now.
And the one thing that has never gets old, itong shooting touch ni Sandig. It's been showing that shooting prowess in this game.
Luis Sandig, nililiteral yung raining in Manila. Already has 3 3-pointers all in the first half, and I believe the first player in double digits already has 11. 23-point lead now being enjoyed by Biñan. Arzola intended for Picazo, but they turn it over. Takbo tayo sa kabila. Nice challenge there by Sandig, preventing that easy layup para kay Sadili. Nakita mo naman, 23 points na yung lamang, but the transition defense really not allowing anything easy here para sa Aces Solar. Sandig. Sa 3-second violation will be called against Biñan. Adrian Corpuz caught napping in the lane. Akala niya kasi titira na ni Sandig dahil ganun kainit itong si Luis Sandig from beyond the arc. Great rotation here. But Gallo misses short on that 3-point try. Solas ahead of steam.
Oh. Nice call by the referee.
Yung same foot landing, no? That a lot of players seem to get a knock off. Pero yun nga, that is easily gonna be called a traveling violation.
Kasi nga, because of yung meron kasing mga nile-let go din eh. Yung mga officials, especially when you're making a Pinoy step, diba? But then again, iba yung same foot landing na sinasabi mo eh, diba?
Ball goes back to Biñan.
Looks like he's holding on to his ankle. Itong, number 9, that is Adrian Corpus, no? Limping his way to the bench.
Certainly not something we want to see. Have to be looked at by our medical staff. Benitez to Solas. Picasso zips it to Benitez for a jumper. Short. Sandig trying to fight for that rebound. Gets it back. Benitez inside. Not short. Great defense there from Galapulo.
Oh, parang break ball defense yun, no? Yung si Caparoso.
Balagapo, rather. Caparoso, tama. 2:08 left sa ating first half. Sales. Gallo asking for that basketball. Kicks it out to Sales. Floater from the key. Beautiful looking shot, but still a 21-point advantage para sa Biñan.
And that is one way of breaking that some sort of a mini pack line defense na niraran nitong Biñan, no?
Solas gets a contact. Will reward himself with 2 more free throws. Really has just that ability to draw contact itong si Benedict Solas. I've covered this kid a number of times, even in season 1 pa rin. And that, yun yung feeling ko na develop niya dito sa season number 2. That he gets to the line a lot more. Number of guards kasi parang ayaw nila nung contact na yan. Diba? Parang you would want to, instead of sinasalubong mo or facing that challenge from their big men.
So itong si Solas, no? So at an early age, naglaro siya rito sa 14 under. So now he is a more matured player. Diba? So we expect him to be better.
Yun naman yung progression and development na nabibigay talaga ng platform nitong Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, certainly. And may 16 and 18 pa siya to look forward to. And the D-League, of course, the 21 under. As Ibanez scores another one.
And finally, some signs of life, no, na pinapakita rito ng Cavite City.
6 para kay Ibanez. Lead down to 19. Closing into a minute remaining. Gallo drops it off to Sales for the finish. With a 17-point advantage, Benitez.
Ano ba, mas naging agresibo ngayon ang depensa ng Neto Cavite City, which gave them opportunities to steal the basketball several times.
Gallo, short on that shot. Takbo tayo sa kabila. Picasso will try. Couldn't knock it down. Benitez, another offensive rebound. As Solas finally able to break the run of Cavite City.
Pag talaga nakalapit na yung Biñan, problema na talaga para sa Cavite, no? They don't have the manpower to match up against the bigger guys of Biñan.
Less than a second. Shot clock difference as Sadili will turn it over. Great defense there from Goed.
But you have to love the activity now being shown by Cavite City sa depensa, no? They're pressuring the ball carriers more.
Picasso for another 3 off. To the second remaining. Would have counted if it went in. But the first half will end. It will be a 19-point lead para sa Biñan Tatak Gel, 37-18. So So look at some highlights here in the second. That was that bucket by Ibanez earlier. And that putback from Benedict Solas has allowed itong Biñan to build this double-digit lead, 37-18 at the half.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Mga kaliga, kasama po natin yun ang head coach ng Cavite City Aces Solar, Coach Elvin Harave. Coach, what adjustments are you considering making at halftime based on the first half performance?
Okay, so at first half, we're down by 15 points. So napakahirap sa amin, especially naghahabol kami sa panalo. So sa second half, kailangan namin talagang ayusin yung depensa namin. Pag hindi nag-materialize to, talagang wala kaming papuntahan dito. Pero hopefully, alam ko naman kaya ng mga players ko to. So tiwala ako sa kanila.
Coach,
That's it.
Coach, meron po ba kayong gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
First of all, binabati ko yung misis ko, Jennifer Harabe. First time niya manood dito eh. Tsaka yung bunso ko, si Chansey Harabe. And the parents ng Cavite City na laging sumusuporta rito, na hindi pinababayaan yung mga bata. And Mayor Denver Chua, Boss Ren, Boss Arvin Cabisada, maraming salamat sa suporta na binibigay niyo sa team namin.
Thank you and good luck po sa inyong team. Coach, we'll be back for more basketball action.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang Cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, pound for pound fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Wing Bowl, it's like coming home, Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
At the half, it's 37-18, a 19-point advantage para sa Biñan Tatak Gel. Look at some highlights in our first two quarters kung saan Biñan really dominated, especially in the paint. Cavite City really struggling to get any basket or any rhythm going, scoring only 6 in the first and only 12 in the second, which has allowed itong Biñan. Every time that they get that ball inside, sabi mga Ray, it's almost a certainty that they will score a bucket. As outside and in, everything working so far for the boys in white and pink. Some statistics for you here sa ating halftime. What has allowed Biñan to score this, to take this 19-point advantage?
Well, of course, when you are shooting 23% in the field, no, makikita mo kagad na yung chances for you to win is very remote, no? And on the other hand, you're giving up 40% sa field goals. So that was a big disparity. Pero hindi lang yan yung bentahe rito ng Biñan, no? Rebounding as well, 32 as against 20 para rito sa koponan ng Cavite City.
Of course, para sa Biñan, really showing why they are one of the top teams dito sa ating South Division, second at the moment, and they would want to give themselves a shot to still secure that first spot sa ating playoffs. And itong Cavite City Aces Solar, yun nga, they would want to solidify that hold on the 8th and final spot. And so far, not really looking good dahil yun nga, they just can't quite string yung mga positives dito. They had that stretch at the end of the second quarter where they caused some turnovers dito sa Biñan and finally able to score some baskets. But yun nga parang nangyayari very seldom or in mini spurts lang.
Yung kasing 'di ba kanina na pag-usapan natin yung that long drought, yung 6 points no. Kumbaga it's all but history eh. Wala ka na magagawa doon eh, 'di ba? What you can work right now is continue to put on that ball pressure and perhaps baka naman dito sa depensa natin mag-start yung magandang ginagawa natin just like we had that during that short stretch na nagkaroon tayo ng opportunity para somehow makabalik dito sa laro.
Of course, itong Biñan naman, really showing that depth as well. That even when they went to their second unit, Ray, talagang hindi lang naprotektahan yung kalamangan, dinagdagan pa talaga.
Oo, and it's a luxury for them no dito sa Biñan, especially with the surplus of big men na meron sila rito. No? Makikita mo kung ano kaagad ang bentahe nila against dito sa Cavite City. They know that once na nagkaroon sila ng opportunity inside, chances are napakalaki ng percentage para makakonvert sila sa field.
Cavite City, if ikaw ang Cavite City dito, Ray, I mean, based on what you saw at least in the first 2 quarters, is there anything you would want to kind of adjust or look for more para dito sa mga nakasul?
Yeah, kasi ako nakikita ko rito sa Cavite City, yung chance mo lang talaga para manalo rito is to continue put on the pressure eh. Kasi yung chance mo na to defend them half court, mas may chance ka kung dito manggagaling sa full court eh.
The third quarter, just about ready to start. 37-18 nga, abante ang Biñan dito. After limiting Cavite City to just 18 for the entire first half and only 6 ang naitala nitong Cavite City in our first 10 minutes. Was quite close in the early part of that first but biglang bitaw itong Biñan. Some leading scorers muna bago tayo magsimula dito. Itong Biñan led by Luis Sandig, the lone player in double figures with 11. Arzola and Picazo have 6 of their own. Dito naman sa kabila para sa Cavite City, Ibanez so far leading the way with 6. Sales 4 points and a number of players who already have 2 and talagang medyo glaring yung absence nito ni John Andrew Mendoza at least in terms of the scoring column and hindi rin pa niya mahanap yung kanyang tempo.
Yeah, but at the same time, you see, alam mo si Sandig, no, kung titignan mo, while he is the leading scorer right now with 11, very deceiving yan, yung numbers niya. Hindi lang yan ang ginagawa niya, no. He's been practically doing everything, no, para rito sa kanyang koponan, facilitating, diba, making his teammates look better.
Of course, Luis Sandig already has 3 3-pointers. The only 3-pointers that we have in the entire contest actually. A different starting 5 ang gagamitin dito ng Biñan as Torrellino. Adds 2 more to his tally. Sadili. Passing for the pick from Ibanez. Goes the other way. Crosses over against Han. Eludes 2 defenders. Couldn't hit a shot, but there to clean it up once again is Marcos Carrillo.
Yeah, that is extraordinary, no, para rito sa koponan ng Cavite City to get a second chance opportunity.
Torrellino.
Oh.
Wayward on that attempt. Got the ball back though. As Benitez attacks the rack. Gets a foul from Ibanez and will reward himself with 2 free throws. Got that rebound from Carrillo. No box out there from Biñan.
But if I were from Cavite City, susugal na ako even at this early stage, susugal na talaga ako na to put on the pressure kasi medyo malaki-laki itong hahabulin mo eh. Kung gagawin mo yan ng fourth quarter na baka medyo kapusing ka na doon sa oras, no? So, mas magandang sumugal na ako ngayon this early and let's see if ganun nga yung gagawin nila.
We've seen time and time again how early advantages for the teams that we have dito sa ating Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL. Parang half the battle na eh. Running time din tayo dito except for the last 2 minutes of course of the first 3 quarters. So, time is certainly not on your side. And
Oo.
doble kayod ang
Yeah.
kailangan mo pag ikaw ang naghahabol. Luna this time, siya naman ang mafa-foul. 2 free throws coming up para sa kanya. And speaking of coming up, CJ Ang kasama natin for a report.
Thank you, Jaime. Even though Biñan Tatak only had 1 loss in this season, para kay Mark Arzola, hindi sila ganun ka-confident to win this game as they came from a loss and wala rin silang training before this game. But he said that 5 of them are already teammates in San Beda, so the bond is there. Jaime and Ray.
Thank you, CJ. And hybrid itong team ng Biñan. Of course, as CJ reported, number of players that kind of have that chemistry off the court of Manny Pacquiao's junior MPBL. So you take all the advantage that you could get na hindi na kailangan masyado mag-amuyan ng itong 5 players that Angel Arzola did mention.
Ito na nga, here comes the press na hinihintay natin dito sa Cavite City. And they have to employ it this early. And so far, it's taking effect. No? Medyo maganda yung nangyayari. And resulting to an 8-second violation.
And medyo nagigising na rin itong crowd ng Cavite City Aces Solar. Maaga rin gumising itong family and friends of these kids. Lead sila at 20, but yun nga, yung ganyang klaseng turnover, dyan usually nagigising itong koponan mo eh. Although,
yung number of turnovers lang ang kailangan nilang i-avoid, no? Pero they need to continue to put on the pressure.
they cause a turnover of their own with that illegal pick.
Ayan. And here comes another turnover. Cause that, again, that ball pressure, constant ball pressure na ibinibigay ng Cavite City.
Second personal para kay Arzola and second team foul as well para sa Biñan. Both teams have 2 team fouls so far. Biñan mukhang trying to give a dose of their own medicine. And sila naman na makakaagaw kay Colea to Benitez. Big on big, passing.
But that has been hurting so far para sa Cavite City. Yung kanilang number of turnovers, and here comes another one.
Gandang reaction din naman dito sa Biñan Ray, no? Na parang kung mag-press ka, you know what, I could do that too.
Yeah, giving them a dose of their own medicine.
6.5 left. Here in the third, Benitez. They lose that basketball. Carillo with a steal, but Benitez trying to fight back. Jump ball.
Talaga medyo ano pa yung grip ng mga batang to, no? Hindi pa ganun kalakas eh.
It will stay with the Cavite City Aces Solar. So trailing by 22. Sales ahead to Mercado. Ibanez now. That's the bucket and the foul. Caden Ibanez.
The most consistent player so far, no, dito sa Cavite City.
Didn't have that basket off that feed from Gian Mercado, giving us our first pound-for-pound fitness foul counted move. B-Liga ready.
This guy has the size, has the tools, no, to make it to the big-time scene. Itong I'm speaking about Ibanez, who just completed a 3-point play.
Ibanez already has 9. Go with 5 rebounds. Yekolea finds himself all alone underneath. Immediately answering is Biñan, 44-23. Still a 21-point lead para sa Tatak Gel. Go inside, Ibanez once more, but a tad too strong para sa kanya. This is Torrelino. That's
ganda nung move na yun, no? But we haven't seen Mercado back in the game, no? This halfway stage of the third period.
Snatching it away was Torrelino, but gets tapped. The ball tapped from behind. It will stay with Biñan. As Luna takes a seat. Still 14 to work with. Torrellino inside. Fading away. And gets the ball to trickle in. Torrellino now has 6. 4:40 left sa ating third. Inside to Ibanez once again. Gets some contact. No whistle. But it will stay with the blue shirts.
13 seconds.
So 13 to work with. Inbounding from the baseline. Mercado to the corner. Shot clock is down to 7. Short on that pull-up was Carrillo. Decolea all alone.
Sayang,
Some bad
no?
intentions. But couldn't convert. Ibanez. He will be fouled. 2 more free throws coming up para kay Caden.
Now returning
That will put Biñan at the limit with 3:54 remaining sa ating third period. Something that Cavite City could take advantage of. But so far, sabi mo, ito yung pinaka nagiging consistent na player para dito sa Aces Solar. Talking about Caden Ibanez. Missing on his first. 1 more free throw to get to double digits. Out of 2 para kay Caden. Pass ahead to Murphy for the finish. So even off a free throw miss, tinatakbuhan ka nito Biñan. Biggest lead so far now at 25, 48 to 23. Ibanez. Finally.
This time around, no, si Ibanez trying to make up for that missed free throws. Hindi pa rin niya sinukuan, no, and attacking the basket and drawing a foul and a conversion.
Foul counted move brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness. B-Liga ready. Still can't get that free throw to go. Solas to the lane.
Oh, blocked by
Ibanez.
I think that is the second block of the game for him.
See, like that, itong Cavite City Aces Solar really has no quit in them. Yes, it is a 23-point lead that they're looking at. Shinobi. Now Cruz against 2 defenders. But Ibanez there once again. Ibanez now piling it up. Lost another turnover. Ibanez looking to attack once again. That time too strong. Al-Shinobi. Hindi na kailangan magmadali. Still 14 on their shot clock. All alone is Cruz. Gets it to roll. Another steal.
Oy, sayang.
Sorry, miss. Solas on the other side. Gets the bump from behind by Al-Shinobi. The bonus free throw coming the way of Benedict Solas.
And then, tama ka, no, na ang laki ng improvement nito ni Solas. You saw that presence of mind in him that once he heard the whistle, nagtuloy-tuloy pa rin siya, no, to take the shot, and now he has a chance to complete a three-point play here.
Hindi rin minsan natuturo yan eh.
Oo.
Talagang instinct that young players have to develop. And completes a 3-point play. Hikes the lead up to 22 once again, 51 to 29. Al-Shinobi. Now Sales. Cortez. Just 4 to shoot now. Sales from outside. Knocks it down. Badly needed 3-pointer. Just the first 3 para sa Cavite City.
Yung pakonti-konti, no? Pakonti-konti na nakakapag-contribute na itong mga ibang mga players other than Ibanez para rito sa Cavite City.
High looping shot from Sales. It was Rafael Sales. Solas bounces it inside. Hindi naman pinahiya ni Bien Argonza. Sales hit that 3 earlier. Hand off to Al-Shanobi. Shot clock is down to 6. Al-Shanobi gets some space and will be fouled by Argonza. So nakikita mo yung execution dito ng Cavite City Aces Solar. They're able to actually execute.
But they have to do a better job defensively. Yun talaga. And several times we've seen that pressure defense na nagkakaroon ng breakdown because of Biñan's capability of having that press break. No? Maganda rin yung dinesign ng mga plays ni Coach Alan on how to break that press.
Free throws haven't been the friend nitong Cavite City. I believe that's 5, if not 7 straight misses from the line. Picazo. Fake. Kick out. Solas for 3. That's short. Picazo keeps it alive. Jumper won't go as rebound can't be secured by Aces Solar. Shot clock will reset to 14. Kabante pa rin ng 21 dito ang Biñan Tatak Gel. Nice pass inside. Murphy from Sandig.
Some sort of a knockout play, no? Yung ginawa ron.
23-point lead now. Sales to the lane. Scoops it up and in.
And that was made possible because of that wide pick given by Caparoso.
Sino ba namang di malilibre, Ray? Para 2 seconds. Shot clock, game clock difference. Murphy kick out to Solas for another trade.
Oh, yeah.
That time. Gets it to roll in. Benedict Solas.
All day to shoot. Solas.
Although giving up that foul was Benedict, and that will mean free throws para kay Cruz. Take another look at that 3. Not the cleanest, but 3 points nevertheless.
Getting a friendly bounce. But so far, itong sa Cavite City, no, one of the chink do sa kanilang armor, etong free throw shooting, no?
Free throw shooting so far para sa Cavite City Aces Solar, although converting was Cruz. Prior that conversion, they were 1 out of 8. So 2 out of 9 now. Let's see if Cruz will get another one. Only 2.4 seconds remaining sa ating third quarter.
Imagine mo, ang field goal shooting mo ng first half, 23%. And yet, problema rin pagdating sa free throws, di ba?
Solas couldn't hit that shot prior the buzzer. Still a big lead para sa Biñan, 58-36. So a much better quarter para dito sa Cavite City Aces Solar with 16 markers, but they really couldn't address the firepower na meron itong Biñan. Sandig began the scoring party in that third quarter. Solas already has 10 of his own. As Biñan in prime position to possibly take the first spot sa ating South Division. End of third natin, it's 58-36. 22-point lead para sa Biñan.
Jinkies Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty. Don Benitos, ang pambansang
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
About to start the last 10 minutes of action. in this 14 under matchup of the Cavite City Aces Solar and Biñan Tatak Gel. 58-36. Abante pa rin dito ang Biñan mula sa San Andres Complex here in Manila. Jaime Mendihar still here with Ray Hoble and CJ Ang bring you reaction. The first of 9 games on this Sunday. Atid sa inyo ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL as Mendoza plugged back in to begin this fourth.
Oh, and he was like a nearly forgotten man, no? This third period.
Speaking of forgotten man, walang makakalimot dito
Oo.
kay Caden Ibanez the way this kid is playing. Challenges Arzola. But naisahan siya ni Angelo in that instance.
Split second too late, no?
Wide open from the wing. Magboo. Couldn't knock it down. Arzola looking ahead to Torrelino. Challenge by
yeah.
Mendoza. And one.
And that is more bad news para sa Cavite City. Hindi lang loob, hindi lalabas, even tinatakbuhan pa sila nitong Biñan now, who has a 24-point advantage.
Bonus free throw coming the way of Torrelino. Of course, that foul counted move brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness. B. Liga ready. Offensive rebound, Arzola. Stolen by Mendoza. They have the numbers. Magboo. Off the glass is good. Lead sila at 22. But if you are to make a run, if ikaw ang Cavite City Aces Solar, now's a good time. Arzola inside to Gekolea.
Oh,
Napayungan ni Ibanez once again. Benitez will be called for steps.
Itong si Ibanez, nakakatatlong blocks na in this game, no, to go along nung sa kanya solid performance offensively. So both ends of the floor, napaka-busy nitong taong to.
Kitang-kita mo naman from that angle. Nahuling-huli ni Caden Ibanez. Mendoza spin cycle. Gets it to Ibanez.
Oy.
Not too strong. Gets it on the second shot. Ibanez once again. Now has 17. Torrelino to Arzola. Behind the back. Benitez for the finish. Lead up to 22 once again. Closing in to 8 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Mendoza. Kick out. Jumper won't go. Mendoza tracks down that rebound, fading away.
Oy,
Would have been an and one.
nilaglag, no?
This could ignite the offense of John Andrew Mendoza. Only 2 points so far in this ball game. And alam naman natin, ito nga talaga, yung John Andrew Mendoza, he may not drop 30 in a game, pero yung energy nito, dito
Impact.
nanggagaling talaga sa para sa Cavite City Aces Solar. Free throws beginning to fall para sa Aces Solar. 3 straight conversions. Make that 4 straight. 5 out of 12 from the line. Lead down to 20. Arzola. Got the pick from Benitez. Outside to Torrelino. Nice pass to King James. Gekolea. Beautiful dimes coming from the Tatak Gel players. Able to find their teammates underneath. Mendoza finds Ibanez on the other end.
Magaling na facilitator talaga to si Mendoza, no?
Can get through those cracks. Talagang mabilis. Almost getting that steal, but good as a steal na rin yan.
Yes, oo.
Torrelino will take a seat as Alaric Tan checks back in. Stolen by Gekolea. Great fake. Good finish. Making sure. Clean up job para kay Prince Good. High up for Ibanez. Short. That's his own miss. Blocked by Benitez. Nice steal from Mendoza. Gets it to Carrillo. 2 more free throws coming up para sa Isa Solar. Look who created that opportunity again.
Siya na naman.
Talaga si John Andrew Mendoza. Magbuo. Replaced here by Gallo.
So ito na yun, Mendoza and Gallo combination sa backcourt.
Carrillo will hit the first.
Now they need to make some stops dito. Kailangan na nila na makakuha ng consecutive stops.
Benitez goes to Arzola. Back to Benitez. So Arzola and Benitez getting that chemistry going. Of course, Benitez, I believe, is a late addition dito sa Biñan team. What a weapon heading into the playoffs. Itong si Arzola and Benitez. That time able to escape was Paul Sadili. Benitez ahead of the pack.
Oh yeah. Back-to-back baskets for Benitez. You know what's good about dito rin sa Biñan team, no? Yung movement without the basketball, no? Yung mapapansin mo, magagaling yung mga players nila ron eh. Oh!
Zola, baby that finger roll. Takbo tayo sa kabila. Gallo with a pull-up. Challenged by Kekolea. Ibanez. Another rebound and another bucket. 21 and 9 now para kay Caden. Arzola. Almost throwing the ball away. Benitez. Very unselfish. Could have got up for the shot, but elected to pass it off as Mendoza comes up with another steal.
Now here's the barrier na gustong i-break ng ano. You have an opportunity here para sa Cavite City. Yung 19-point barrier, hirap na hirap sila dyan kanina. Each time na they try to limit it. And then, pagdating naman ng 19 points na yan, biglang aalagwa ulit yung Biñan. No? Let's see if they can capitalize now itong Cavite City.
He did point out na yung 6 points nga in the first quarter nitong Cavite City is Solar pretty much set them up for disaster eh. No? Dahil nakakasabay sila in this past couple of quarters and in this quarter as well. So you know that they have that ability na makasabay dito sa Biñan.
Alam mo, factor din talaga minsan niya sa sa mga nag-first game, no? How good your start is, 'di ba? Might be may epekto yung probably sa biyahe or sa gising, 'di ba? We cannot tell eh kasi nga maagay laro natin eh.
Parang diesel, kumbaga, parang kailangan painitin mo muna. Short on the first is Paul. Down by 20 itong Cavite City Aces Solar. Almost halfway through our fourth and final quarter. For Cavite City, for those who are unaware, yung 8th spot is currently theirs. So gusto lang nilang isolidify yung 8th spot na yan and not leave anything to chance. As Solas will lose that basketball. Balagapo. Gets it to Mendoza.
Oh!
Splits his defenders but couldn't finish.
Ayan na.
This will get the roll.
Finally, breaking that 19-point barrier.
See if they have one more big run in them, talking about Cavite City. Of course, Biñan has time and time again shut down the door in any comeback attempt ng Cavite City so far.
Uy!
That hurts itong Cavite City. Shot clocks were actually down to 4.8 before that foul was given up. A bit too overzealous was Balagapo in that previous possession. Murphy gets it back. Solas against Mendoza. 2 seconds.
Oh.
Gets through the crease. Benedict Solas. 12-7 and 4 para kay Benedict Solas. All-around performance for this young kid. Lead up to 20. Mendoza.
Nice pass.
Excellent find, but Gallo couldn't convert. Cortez, masyado namang malakas. But they would keep it. With 13 to work with. So even yung parang gimmies, no? Talagang hindi rin naguhulog para dito sa Cavite City.
Yeah, and usually yung recipient do sa mga gimmies na yun, si Ibanez no? Who is resting right now para sa Cavite City.
Offensive foul will be called here against Balagapo.
Nakaramdam na rin ng pagod talaga si Ibanez. No? He's the most utilized player para rito sa Cavite City.
Workhorse din talaga itong si Kaden Ibanez. And you've already pointed out, nung umpisa pala nung laro rin, na yung front line talaga nitong Biñan, they certainly have that edge.
Yeah.
So alam mong si Ibanez na hindi lang masusubukan from his offensive side of the basketball, but also trying to contain yung big man ng kabila.
Oo, while he already has 3 blocks in the game and flirting with the double-double, na sabi mo nga kanina 17 and 9, no? And napaka laking task para sa kanya na para bang siya yung lone bright spot sa front court ng Cavite City, pero ang dami niyang kailangan i-contain.
Cortez finishes off the glass. Under 3 minutes left. Sila an 18-point lead. Hindi na-afford na makipagpalitan lang dito ng Biñan as Murphy gets the ball stolen by Mendoza. Steal number 4 para kay John Andrew. But a counter steal para sa Biñan. Murphy against Sales. Solas will recover. Spin move. Tough shot. Couldn't convert. Ayaw pa rin para kay Argonza. But it will stay Biñan's way. Frenetic action dito in the last couple of possessions.
At mukhang ipapahinga na talagang tuluyan ng Cavite City itong si Ibanez, no? With 2 minutes and 26, looks like bibigyan na lang nila ng opportunity ibang mga manlalaro nila.
Certainly important as well, no? Na mabigyan mo ng playing time.
Yeah. And even si Mendoza was pulled out of the game.
We did mention that there is a slim probability na magkita muli itong dalawang koponan na to in our playoffs. Especially if Biñan will be able to secure that top spot sa ating South Division, considering na nasa 8th spot right now ang Aces Solar. Of course, we'll be taking the 8 teams sa ating playoffs. We no longer have a play-in that we had in season number 1. The last 2 minutes will echo the San Andres Sports Complex here in Manila.
Oy!
Marami ring gimmies na sinayang itong Biñan. I guess they could afford to do so. Still up big. Murphy gets another opportunity. That time will get the bounce. Hikes the lead up to 20 once again, 76-56. Take another look at that Murphy layup.
Binawi naman niya.
Just a minute and 29 remaining in this ball game. We have another Nature Spring timeout. Look at our Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL official basketball do-ride. Ang bola ng Pinoy. For support local. Avid supporter ng ating liga since season number 1 of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Jaime, nabanggit mo kanina, no, that Cavite City is trying to solidify its hold of the number 8 spot. What is the chances of them falling down? May opportunity pa na ganun, no? Or may possibility pa na ganun, di ba?
There just might be, especially if the bottom teams will be able to string some wins, and hindi ko rin sure ano yung quotient system or for if we have some tiebreakers. Pero yun nga, you don't really want to leave anything to chance.
Oo eh. Kasi while it is important for them to win in this game, equally important din sa iba na nag-chase, particularly if you are a game behind sa Cavite City, diba? Or have one game and a half behind, diba? So may mga possibilities pa na pwedeng mangyari do sa ilalim eh.
So naman ang Biñan, yun nga, still something to play for. Yes, you have punched your ticket to the playoffs, but you would want maybe a more favorable matchup if you are to face the 8th seed. So look at the standings at the moment itong ating South Division for our 14 under league. At 9 is itong Batangas City. Although Batangas City already has 11 games, no? So I think regardless of the result, because 11 games lang ilalaro, that Cavite City would
still
hold on to that 8th spot. However, yun nga, if they would have gotten a victory dito, that they just might have a chance to get that 7th spot. At maiwasan nila yung number 1 seed.
Right,
but in this case, they would likely be facing whoever will be the first seed at the end of the elimination round, which would be either Biñan Tatak, yung kaharap nga nila ngayong koponan, or the team that actually beat Biñan in their previous assignment, itong Las Piñas Isa Botanica Whitening Warriors.
And psychologically, maaring may epekto rin to, no? If you are beaten soundly heading to the playoffs, mukhang may problema, may ano rin yan, may big psychological effect din para sa isang koponan.
Cavite City Aces Solar, after that review, will get possession. Still down by 20, only 40 seconds remaining. Just the first of 9 games. Hatid sa inyo naman ni Pacquiao's Junior MPBL on this Sunday. Picazo will score inside. Galio hits on another floater. So all just waiting for the final margin. Cavite City is a Solar Ray. It's gonna be a tough loss para sa kanila. They trailed early and wasn't able to break that 19-20 point barrier nga that you talked about heading into their playoffs. Ano pa yung parang kulang pa na pyesa or kulang pa na kailangan mangyari para dito sa Cavite City?
Well, if there's one thing that Cavite City learned in this game is how essential it is to have a good start. Diba? Nakita mo rito kanina na baon ka talaga ng tuluyan when you couldn't get that 6-point barrier, and for a while you were searching for solutions kung paano mo susolusyonan yan and to get back into this game against a powerhouse team like Biñan. Perhaps they might want to avoid that sa susunod nilang laban.
Biñan, final score natin, will come up with this victory 78-58 and will move to 9-1 in our team standings. Cavite City, despite this 7th loss sa kanilang season so far, they will be holding on to that 8th spot. Likely face either Las Piñas nga or Biñan in our playoffs. And one player that stood out though, even with the balanced attack of Biñan, ay kasama ni CJ Ang as our best player of the game, Mr. Benedict Solas.
May problema sa audio. Sa nawawala-wala eh.
Mga kaliga, kasama po natin ngayon ang ating player of the game with 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists from the Biñan Tatak Gel, Benedict Solas. Benedict, what are your emotions now after such a strong performance?
Ayun, galing kayo kaming talo. Siyempre gusto namin bumawi kasi ayun nga. Kaya binigay ko yung best ko para mabigay itong panalo namin.
Benedict, meron ka bang gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Una, thank you kay Lord kasi binigay po yung panalo. Binigay niya po akong lakas at sa family ko po, kay daddy, kay mami, kay ate, kay Blake. Tas shoutout po sa kay Jailer, kay Joseph, tas sa Manila Brothers, no, buong Ramos Compound. Take a report, do it.
Thank you and congratulations, Benedict. Before anything else, we would like to thank our dear sponsor, Don Benitos, for providing a sumptuous Filipino delicacy to our player of the game. Don Benitos, ang pangbansang kasava. Jaime and Ray.
Thank you, CJ, and congratulations once again, Benedict Solas and the Biñan Tatak Gel for securing that victory. And that will be a wrap for game number 1 of a 9-game slate this Sunday. Coming right up, Biñan, Tatak Gel pa rin, and the Cavite City Aces Solar, this time in the 1600 division. We'll take a short break. Babalik po ang inyong Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin, isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Kabayad pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan, liga ng bayan na to.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasava, Nature Spring, number 1 bottled water in the Philippines, pound for pound fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Wing Bowl, it's like coming home, Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes,